Are you already over me doing this kind of intro? I am, but maybe it has to do with this being the third intro in a row that I made. I am talking to the camera for 20 minutes straight at this point, so yay! Sandman, part 3. Let's make the skull of the dude that has teeth in his eye sockets. Corinthius. In German it's Corintha. I think in English it's Corinthius. Corinthius? I will look it up and put it here, and let's start. To everyone's surprise, the skull started its existence the same way the mask does, as a ball of aluminium foil. Yes, in my life, a ball of aluminium foil can be the beginning of life, of existence, of... I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah. Okay, let's just stop this shenanigans and start with the thing. Yeah, so nothing else to say beside I took some aluminium foil, crumbled it into a ball, and then put it onto a piece of wood and propped it up so I can sculpt on it. Wow! Okay, fine. It is not a ball, it is a vaguely skull-shaped aluminium object with eye socket indents. Anyway, that thing got covered with polymer clay. What a surprise. I used some liquid clay and then just put on a layer of polymer clay that I rolled in my pasta machine to make it soft so I can put it on. How many times can you say put it on? Then I started the sculpting and I did something I never did before. I started from the bottom up. And it went very well. I have a tendency to grab the piece I am sculpting at the top and always squish it again. So, yeah. Most of the time I destroy my progress while I'm making progress. This time with starting from the jaw, I didn't have any issues with that. I should keep it in mind for other projects, but I have to admit this was the first sculpting I made, so the mask came after it, and so came Poppy, and on both of them I forgot about it, so maybe this will be a reminder for me. I guess not, but we still have hope. From here on out it was just a lot of sculpting, and going into detail how I sculpted it I guess isn't very interesting for anyone, so let's just say I did it, and you can see me do it, so yay! Finally it is time for me to shut up, let the music play, and just speed through the process, so enjoy! At this point I was quite satisfied with the sculpting, so I brushed on some clay softener to remove fingerprints. This was a first for me, or a first time for me. I haven't done that before, but I have to admit, it turned out quite nice. I didn't do it on the mask because I wanted the a texture there, and when I sculpted the spine I already forgot about it again. Yay. But it was quite nice. Then I baked it, sanded the skull a little bit, and put on 3 coats of gesso, just to give it a base color. I already knew that white wouldn't be it, but yeah. To remove the flashy color, because that creeped me out quite a lot. I guess if I only gessoed the teeth, it would have creeped me out a lot more. A skin-colored skull. Yeah, but let's not talk about me being kind of disgusted by the things I am sculpting, and just go on. And it was halfway dry. I didn't really wait for it to dry completely. I at least put on some of the black details. Because, yeah, partly because I'm impatient and I wanted to know how it looks, so... And yeah, with the black alone it already was kind of freaky. I have to admit, when he is completely colored, he does not freak me out that much anymore, but from or between the sculpting and the finished product, it was kind of weird to look at him. I was not so pleased with him because I thought he was creepy. I didn't like him. But as a small bonus, my brother was quite impressed by him, so that's it. And to show you that I am all over the place when I'm crafting, yes, I am mixing the color for him on the first pattern I made for the pouch thing, and in the background on the right side of the screen you can already see 2 of the casts of my ruby crystal thing. And yes, there you can see the yellow piece as well, which was, if you didn't watch the video about the ruby, when I used some airbrush ink for the cast, it turned yellow. That's it. That's the yellow thing. Quite strange. Still, I still don't know how this happened. But let's focus on the skull again. I mixed up a color that was as close to the original as possible. I only had a screenshot, so I may have made him a little bit too dark, but I think the color was quite accurate. Yeah, I painted him, gave him a teeny tiny bit of highlights, and when that was dried, I took out the washes, a brown one and a black one, and darkened him as much as I thought was needed. After the wash, I let him dry again, then dry brushed him, then glazed him, and the Corinthian skull was done. And to be honest, it was the first one I made, and I am very happy how he turned out. Yeah. And with that, we are done with all the Sandman stuff I made for the birthday of my friend. I hope you enjoyed these 3 videos, and yeah, if you liked them, please leave a like, a subscribe, or a comment, or whatever, or do nothing. As you wish. We will see us in another video if you like. Have a great time, and until then, bye.